The stations of KUAM wishing you and yours a very happy holiday.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
There are new developments to report in the Tory Jr. murder trial. Also, we've got details to a shooting down in Agot that sent one man to the hospital. And with the Attorney General's validation, the CLTC is hoping the public auditor will change its opinion. Good evening, everybody, and Hafa-day. I'm Jason Salas. These are tonight's top stories. Well, accused murderer Tory Jr. will face a jury next month, but before then, the court will have to decide on a pair of outstanding motions. Crystal Paco reports.
Tory Jr.'s account of what unfolded the night he allegedly shot fellow police officer Albert Piolo isn't reliable. This according to defense attorney Jay Areola, who states his client suffered from an alcohol-induced blackout, as confirmed by their expert witness, San Francisco-based psychiatrist Dr. Pablo Stewart. The report is under seal, but attorney Areola reveals some of the details.
It is my opinion that at the time of the shooting death of Albert Piolo, Tory Jr. was in an alcohol-induced blackout. This alcohol-induced blackout was caused by his drinking numerous high alcohol content beverages over a relatively short period of time prior to the shooting death of Albert Piolo.
Judge Michael Berdalio previously granted the government's motion to allow body camera footage captured by a first responder to the scene into evidence. That footage shows immediately after the shooting, Tory implied the gunshot wound to Piolo's chest was self-inflicted.
I'm trying to figure out what the relevance is and what is it being proffered for as a defense to what. If under 9 GCA 760 or 758, intoxication is not a defense, if it's self-induced intoxication. But I don't think the defense is making a proffer that it was not self-induced.
That's correct.
So the question becomes, it's admissible if it is relevant to negate or establish an element of an offense charge. So if under 758C, it can't be used to negate recklessness, what is it negating?
And if the court will review the report, essentially it confirms the defendant's statements regarding his memory. And the reason that his memory is not reliable, or he cannot create a reliable narrative memory of the events. That's what Dr. Stewart.
On Thursday afternoon, Chief Prosecutor Phil Tidingo argued in support of another motion that the government's expert witness be allowed to examine Tory's mental state prior to trial.
The only way for us to rebut whether in fact that is the case is to have a countervailing expert examine them.
I understand, Phil, your argument, and the court has to take that. It will take that and just.
Judge Berdalio will have to issue a decision on the motion before the next hearing date set for January 4th. He'll also have to issue a decision on defense's motion to access all Guam Police Department personnel files for Piolo and John Edwards II. The government previously objected to the motion, arguing defense is on a fishing expedition. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
In other news this evening, a man was rushed to the hospital after being shot in the southern village of Agot. Sabrina Salas-Matanani reports.
This street is mostly a safe street right now. I was concerned that a child got hit by a car.
Instead, a 19-year-old man was shot and found laying on the lawn outside an apartment complex in Agot along North Santa Cruz Street. Police spokesperson Captain Kim Santos.
He had sustained a gunshot wound to his torso. Medics arrived on scene. He was treated and then immediately transported to the Guam Memorial Hospital. The case is currently under investigation.
Former Chief of Police Paul Suba lives in Agot.
Gunshots, I'm not sure, 2 maybe. And then people screaming, particularly a woman. And then next thing we knew, there were people running down the street toward the residence where the shooting occurred. And I mean, it was like a big riot. People running around with bats, cussing, yelling, hitting somebody, chasing someone. A vehicle burning rubber up and down the street, trying to run somebody over.
Agot resident Stephen Park at first thought it was fireworks and people celebrating because of the holiday season, until he, like Suba, heard someone screaming.
We locked up all our screen doors and windows and stuff just to be safe.
The 19-year-old was treated by medics on the scene before being transported to GMH, where he was listed in stable but guarded condition. Anyone with information is urged to call Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-4357.
The Guam Police Department, in other news, kicked off its Mandanya program, or its community policing initiative. Police Chief Joseph Cruz says although it's a concept that's been around for several decades throughout the country, GPD never fully embraced it until now.
In a nutshell, the community-oriented policing is a philosophy that promotes organizational strategies that support a systematic use of partnerships and problem-solving techniques to proactively address the immediate conditions that give rise to public safety issues such as crime, social disorder, and the fear of crime.
GPD kicks off the effort by deploying community resource unit officers from each of the island's precincts. Chief Cruz says this allows GPD to further embed themselves into the community to help better understand what our needs are. He also expressed his appreciation to several partners who have donated equipment and time to keeping Guam safe. Well, following an Attorney General legal opinion, the Chamorro Land Trust Commission is asking the public auditor to reconsider and reevaluate a scathing audit that they released earlier this month. Ken Quintaniza has more.
An audit is supposed to deal with facts. That was the fact. The lease is valid.
It's a fact confirmed by the Attorney General's office this week, following a request and audit by the Office of Public Accountability. Back in October, the OPA asked the AG's office to review the validity of the 2014 commercial lease agreement between the Chamorro Land Trust Commission and the Guam International Country Club. The OPA raised concerns, and instead of waiting for the opinion, she issued her own report, blasting the CLTC for renewing its lease with the company.
Well, we had asked the public auditor to hold off on the release of the report pending the Attorney General's opinion because they had asked for that. It took them from October of 2015 to December of 2016 to release this report. They could have waited another month, and they chose not to.
During Thursday's CLTC meeting, Chairman Pascual Sablon says he was shocked by the release of the report.
It's really very dismaying of the way how they handle this.
Borja says with the validity of the lease, it invalidates 3 of the 4 findings in the OPA report.
Financial report performance, but really that was an action of the golf course itself. There was past due accounts on their rent and on their property tax, which we had explained had been made current well before they exercised the lease renewal option, and so we had no reasonable reason to deny them the option to renew.
As for the OPA's issue on missed opportunities to raise rental, Borja says there wasn't any to adjust because nothing was authorized in the law or in the lease. As for what's next, Borja wrote to the OPA today, asking they amend and reconsider the report.
And in this amendment letter, we're asking that the Attorney General's letter be made a matter of record, and that the report, the compliance report on the COTC golf course lease agreement be reevaluated, because the finding that the lease was valid pretty much invalidates some of the findings that the audit report had.
In response, Deputy Public Auditor Yuka Hechanova tells KUAM they respect the opinion of the AG. She adds the OPA looked at the compliance component of the lease and compliance of law, and based on those findings, were led to seek a determination from the AG. She adds the findings in the report were based on audit procedures, and adds, quote, "We stand by that." Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.
Well, Ken, there is news to report tonight on the $100 million bid for Simon Sanchez High School. As with the latest procurement canceled, new legislation may seek to change up the process before the next contract goes out for bid. Our next story is with Isa Baza.
It's been 3 long years for students at Simon Sanchez High School who've been forced to endure substandard conditions while patiently waiting for the government of Guam to award a contract to repair the Jigo School and dozens others. With the latest procurement canceled, the Department of Public Works is now preparing to put the project out for bid yet again. But a new bill introduced by Senator Tom Agot could change the way that procurement is undertaken.
So Bill 411 provides them with an alternative source selection method, which is currently a part of the Guam procurement law, and that is the multi-step bid.
The original law allows for only one selection method, the request for proposal. Senator Agot says allowing for an alternative method could ensure responsiveness and responsibility, while also taking into account the cost of the project.
The award should be based on who's going to be able to build that facility and rent it to DOE at the lowest annual rate over the next 30 years. I really don't think it's going to slow anything down. In fact, I think it's going to accelerate it. And on top of that, it's an option that is being given. Again, this bill is not mandating that now you're going to do it this way. It's saying here's an additional tool that should be considered.
Director of the company slated to win the last Simon Sanchez High School RFP, Phil Flores, said the Guam Educational Facilities Foundation is reviewing the bill to see how it would affect the complex and multidimensional project. A public hearing on Bill 411 is set for Friday, December 23rd at 9 a.m. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
HK Express is the newest airline to serve our island. The Hong Kong-based low-cost carrier utilizes a 180-passenger Airbus 320 and will operate 4 flights a week on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. More than a dozen airlines serve Guam, but HK Express continues a recent trend of budget carriers entering the local market. GV President Nate Denied comments on this new partner.
What it really means is these are just one class, and it's really suited to short haul destinations such as Guam. We're only 3, 4, 5 hours away. So, you know, not a need for a lot of first class, business class, and we're a leisure destination. So that model really fits nicely with a lot of our destinations that are coming here for tourism.
Tonight says it's good to add another carrier to the route, as United also flies 4 times a week. HK Express was launched in October of 2013 as a regional carrier. It also flies to Japan, Korea, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Taiwan, and mainland China. Now, before we head into our first commercial break, we do have a special report from Crystal Paco, who is on her way to the North Pole.
Today, I'm Crystal Paco reporting from the AB Wampat International Airport Authority, and I was fortunate enough to land one of these boarding tickets. This is a United Airlines fantasy flight, and believe it or not, we're heading to the North Pole. And I'm here with a very special group of children and their families. This organization is the Parents Empowering Parents with Children with Disabilities, as well as the Guam Department of Education Special Education Division. United Airlines does this very special fantasy flight every year so that very deserving children can get to meet Santa and tell him in person just what they want for Christmas. Stay tuned, I'll have the report later.
Right after this.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Do you want to get discounts at local restaurants like Lone Star, CPK, Capricciosa, Delmonico Kitchen and Bar, Manhattan Steakhouse, Tony Roma's, and lots more? What about 25% off on all natural and organic items at Payless Supermarkets daily? It's all part of Guam's largest rewards club, the Calvo's Lifestyle Club. Join today for free as an added benefit to being a Calvo's Insurance customer. Just show your Lifestyle Club card at over 50 of our rewards partners to start saving more. It's just one of the ways Calvo's Insurance helps you live a better lifestyle.
Two things come to play when talking about mobile data: price and speed. Let's look at what happens when we compare the competition against iTeeny's $80 plan. Docomo's $79 plan comes with 6 gigs. iTeeny's $80 plan comes with 20. GTA's $80 plan comes with 10 gigs. Better, but you get twice as much at iTeeny. iTeeny has the best network and the data to back it up. Get unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes for $80 at iTeeny. Oh, and if you bring your own device, get 40 gigs.
Is your old ride letting you down? Then play Micronesia Mall's Ride Away Flyaway game and win 3 rides from Triple J Auto Group, plus 30 flyaways to Manila on Philippine Airlines. Just present mall receipts to enter and win the 2017 Kia Soul, the 2017 Mazda 3 Sport, the 2017 Kia Forte, and instant prizes from Burger King and Foot Locker. Shop and win more cars, trips, and prizes when you play Micronesia Mall's Ride Away Flyaway game.
For 20 years, Matson has been an important part of our everyday lives. Bringing in the cars we drive, the food we eat, and the materials that helped build our homes. From caring for our land through the Adaki Itano program to generously supporting our local charities, Matson has contributed to the preservation and growth of our island. On behalf of those you've served throughout your 20 years on Guam, Sidus Maasi Matson.
Tourism, it's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
Our tea trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Mini Colossal Trio, with 3 double-stack sliders, mac and cheese, Hawaiian style, and a Nancy. 3 classic items all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back, my friends, to Primetime. A change of command ceremony was held today at the Guam National Guard's 94th Weapons of Mass Destruction Civil Support Team, as that unit bid farewell to Colonel Ronnie Delphin.
Time flies when you're having fun, because the last 2 years with this team has just flew by. What an amazing command, and more importantly, an amazing group of soldiers, airmen, and families.
My thanks to you. Under the officer's leadership, the command completed various missions, training sessions, and provided support during critical events, to include the Papal Visit, the UN's General Assembly, and Super Bowl 50. The CST is also scheduled to support the upcoming United States presidential inauguration. Incoming Major Ricky Flores says he hopes to continue his predecessor's success.
Hey, Governor, because no longer is it a matter of if a terrorist event will occur, but when will that terrorist event occur? And if it does, the enhanced relationship and interoperability is key to our response.
The CST augments terrorism response capabilities that are known or suspected to involve weapons of mass destruction. Well, as their 6-month checkup did not receive rave reviews, the Guam Land Use Commission is giving the developers behind the Pago Bay Marine Resort before the end of the month to address several issues noted with the project. Late last month, the GLUC shared concerns with Guam Wanfang Construction over the direction with the project, specifically changes to the layouts of the room to issues with lack of documentation for finances. The GLUC officially issued a notice to show cause on December the 7th, giving Guam Wanfang 2 weeks to present a progress report. The GLUC has also ordered to Guam Wanfang to attend the next meeting on January the 12th, noting, quote, the hearing directly affects the continuation of the project. Elsewhere tonight, the Department of Chamorro Affairs' Board of Trustees passed a resolution this week to charge the cost of water utilities to all food and restaurant tenants at Chamorro Village. President Johnny Sablan says on average, the Chamorro Village averages about $12,000 a month just on water costs.
We just felt that when we looked at the debt service that we had on the water, we just can't seem to get ahead. So we decided that to present this to the Attorney General for an opinion. And I wasn't sure why it wasn't brought up years ago. But since 1996, we've been subsidizing the Chamorro Village with water costs.
As part of the Chamorro Village rules, businesses are supposed to be responsible for the payment of their respective utilities, but management has historically only charged tenants for rent and a 5% common area fee. The resolution notes that rent and common area fees are insufficient to pay the actual cost of utilities. Chamorro Affairs plans to install individual water submeters to all food and restaurant units and implement the charge by the end of next month. Notices go out this week. Well, you should give the gift of Guam this holiday season, as Chamorro Village will be hosting its first Christmas Village Fair this weekend, featuring food, entertainment, carving demonstrations, a zip line, rock climbing, and also highlighting locally made products.
So you have a wide variety of gift items down here that's made specifically on Guam, and then we have great entertainment that's going to be out here down at the village. So we welcome the community out to come and join us.
Event organizer Mark Mendiola said the fair also utilizes a passport program wherein every $10 purchase earns shoppers raffle tickets with a chance to win a $500 cash prize. It all goes down Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. at the Chamorro Village Huts. Well, it is time, everybody, to head over to the Dusitani Guam Resort in Tumon, where our good friend Chef Mackie prepares his latest cooking concoction. And joining him today for our cookie exchange, once again, is Isa Baza.
KUAM News Cookie Exchange. Brought to you by Devondale Dairy Goodness and Dusitani Guam Resort.
Hape, it's that time of the year again for the KUAM annual cookie exchange, and I'm here at the Dusitani Guam Resort with, of course, Chef Mackie and his amazing team. Let's get started with step number 1.
The shotgun, right? You do is you take the shotgun in, right? And again, we are using the creaming method, like most cookies, European style. Okay. So shortening sugar, lightly reduce the speed, right? And then we're going to add the eggs, right? So again, I call it the dunk method, right? And we have milk, in, right? And then we have dark molasses. You should be able to get this in all grocery stores here. This is the one that gives that dark color. Half of this flour in. And then we're going to add all of the spices in it.
Okay, so what kind of spices are included?
So cinnamon. This is baking powder. Baking powder makes things rise. And then there's baking soda. Baking soda makes things go even. So when you rise, you know how on a cake when you use baking powder, it rises and it opens, right? We don't want that to happen with the gingerbread, right? So we want it to rise and then stay even. So you put baking powder and baking soda. So that's what both of them does, you know. So it's important that both of those leavening agents are in the gingerbread mix. And so that was salt, right? Baking soda and ground dry ginger. To do is we're going to make this into a fruit and nut gingerbread, right? So that's what I told you. And the fruit is here. You can put some nipped almonds in it, or you can use some walnuts. If you don't like almonds, you can use pecans. If you don't like walnuts or any kind of nuts, you can put a mixture of nuts in it. So I want to call it the fruit and nut gingerbread. So I'm going to put this in.
Thank you, Chef Mackie. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, let's just thing like that. Right?
KUAM News Cookie Exchange. Brought to you by Devondale Dairy Goodness and Dusatani Guam Resort.
And we've been saying it all week, but it bears repeating. Do not miss what is coming up on tomorrow's episode of KUAM News Extra at the bottom half of the hour, because Chef Mackie joins us in studio. We will revisit all the cookies. We will sample them for sure. We're going to pick our favorite and then congratulate Chef on his very fine work. So make sure to tune in for that. All right, stay tuned. We are back right after this with sports.
Holiday, treasure the perfectly imperfect moments.
I prepare. I train. Through strength, determination, and focus, I work hard to achieve my goals. That's why I secure my future with Alpha Insurance. This is what makes you an Alpha.
We're celebrating Hyundai holidays at Cars Plus and Mighty. Get a head start on Santa and save thousands this Christmas with the award-winning 2017 Hyundai lineup, like the Hyundai Accent starting at $13,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $17,995. How about the beautifully redesigned Hyundai Tucson starting at just $22,995? Best of all, every new and perfectly used vehicle comes with a Ganya Shopping Center gift certificate and up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Visit Cars Plus today for big savings and easy financing during our Hyundai holiday sales event. Cars Plus, driven by you.
For a great way to celebrate the season, bring your family to Micronesia Mall's Holiday Lights and Snow Shows. Share the excitement of a magical musical Christmas experience featuring thousands of programmed lights and special effects. Santa will be there, and he promised to make it snow during every show. Catch a ride on the Super Train for just $1 and have your children's photo taken with Santa at specially priced packages. The Holiday Lights and Snow Shows are only during Christmas and only in Micronesia Mall.
Happy holidays from the Guam Power Authority. Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $11.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $11.99 each, only at Pizza Hut.
This is what precision looks like, helping you see what's hard to see, thanks to Terrain Denali's Side Blind Zone Alert that uses radar to watch your blind spots. So it's true, Mom does have eyes in the back of her head. The new, meticulously crafted 2016 Terrain Denali. From GMC, this is the precision of professional grade.
Visit AutoSpot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Top of the day, Guam. Chris Barnett with sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J. On the way, the big three. We have basketball. We have football. All right, and we kick it off with a little baseball. Play ball.
Getting the show started with championship baseball. IIAG Geckos. Teton High Titans taking on the Diamond at Ukadu. Geckos scoring on their first trip to the plate, courtesy of Reed Semin, who brought home Aaron Jamanilla. Teason High would answer back, scoring 2 runs to take the lead heading into the top of the 3rd inning. But the Geckos broke out the sticks and started a rally that would see 5 runners cross the plate as they took a 5-2 lead. G-Dub will now have another shot at this year's boys high school baseball title after they were able to force the if game against the Teason High Titans with a 14-3 win. Reed Semin went the distance on the mound for the Geckos. After giving up 2 early runs, Semin and the GW defense held strong and took care of business, holding the Titans to only 1 run the remainder of the game. It was GW's base running and defense that was the difference maker once again. The final game of the season between the 2 teams takes place this Saturday at the Ukadu Field. Winner walks away with the IIAG Boys Baseball Championship crown. Turning the page now to soccer semis from the GFA Field in Harmon in the first game of the evening. The St. John's Knights upset top seed Harvest 2-1 to advance to this year's championship game. The regular season meeting between the 2 clubs didn't fare as well as Harvest dominated the game, winning 9-0. Harvest looked poised to advance with more shots on goal and time of possession during the first half of play. The teams went into halftime tied at 1-1 with goals by St. John's Kian Malakuti. Harvest player Clayton Mitchell provided the scores. Xavier Kirksey kicked through the eventual game winner for the Knights late in the second half, helping his team advance to the title game. On the second semifinal match of the night, the JFK Islanders beat the GW Geckos 4-0. The Islanders will now meet up with the St. John Knights this Saturday, 7 p.m. at the GFA Field for the IIAG Boys High School Championship Trophy. Action on Saturday starts with a consolation match between the Harvest Christian Academy Eagles and the GW Geckos, 5 p.m. at GFA. The annual GTA Holiday Tip-Off Basketball Tourney gets underway tomorrow at the Tamuning Gym. The first game of the tourney, 5:30, between the Crusaders and Mr. Rubbishman in the co-ed rec division. This will be the final tournament of the year, says tournament coordinator LCU Joa. Games run December 16th through the 30th in both the co-ed recreation and men's varsity divisions. Returning to competition and looking to defend their title will be the Anderson Bombers. Teams taken to the court will compete in a round-robin and double elimination playoffs in just 13 days of competition, putting their stamina and endurance to the test. The tournament will certainly define a championship team built on physical and mental strength to get through the number of games for a title, Ujoa said. The platform for players to get their basketball legs back in time for the 2017 seasons. All games are held at the Tamuning Gym. GuamBasketball.com for updates and game schedules.
All right, American football, just 1 game for you tomorrow, but it looks pretty evenly matched as the Rams of Los Angeles, California, USA mainland are at the Seahawks of Seattle, 11:20 in the morning. It's Thursday Night Football on KUAM TV8. Make sure you head down to TGI Fridays and check my man David Elgato and my brother Nuxu Cow, Andy Wheeler, okay? You guys have a great Friday tomorrow, and I'll see you then. My name's Chris Barnett. You keep on shining. Adios!
Times are always changing, and I wonder what tomorrow will look like. I hope I can leave good things behind. I hope I can be a golden memory, a lesson in strength, a warm touch in all of the coldness. If I could leave just a little bit of light, maybe all our laughter won't fade. But hopefully, the embrace I leave for you is tight enough to keep you together.
Q50, looking short runway, 19 right. Q50, do you copy? 227, 119 right. Roger that. Q50, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff.
The 2016 Q50 from Infinity.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Jade, Sydney, Justine, and John. This Christmas season, I'll give the gift of Guam. This holiday season, when you're looking for that perfect gift or stocking stuffer, support local manufacturers and purchase Made in Guam products. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 Merry Christmas! This holiday season, give the gift of Guam.
For a great way to celebrate the season, bring your family to Micronesia Mall's Holiday Lights and Snow Shows. Share the excitement of a magical musical Christmas experience featuring thousands of programmed lights and special effects. Santa will be there, and he promised to make it snow during every show. Catch a ride on the Super Train for just $1 and have your children's photo taken with Santa as specially priced packages. The Holiday Lights and Snow Shows are only during Christmas and only at Micronesia Mall.
Can you feel something without touching it? See something with your eyes closed. When everything is designed around you, the driver, you can. The new Mazda 3.
Well, of course, everybody, we have been asking you all week on our Instagram page at KUAM News where Kiko, the foodie elf, is. We've been placing him at different restaurants around the island, and today Kiko was spotted here enjoying some wonderful hamburgers over from our friends at Wendy's, and the winner who spotted him was at J. Kin Santa. So we will be contacting you and letting you know how you can redeem our prize. Remember, everybody, from now until the 23rd, make sure to be on the lookout for Kiko the Elf at your favorite eatery, and then check us out on Instagram, once again, at KUAM News. And enter, and you could win a really cool prize courtesy of KUAM. All right. Speaking of prizes, it is always a wonderful day for the members of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club, especially today because it's their birthday. These are our new inductees, led off by Timmy Joe Cordero. Happy birthday, love the entire family. They sent to Timmy. KUAM kid Zariah Hope Santa Sablan. Happy 4th birthday to you, coming from mom and dad and the whole family near and far. We love you to the moon, past the stars, and back. Happy birthday, Zariah. Bill St. Nicholas has a birthday today, and this comes from your entire family, as does Lavanna Lonnie. Lavanna's 14th birthday today, so happy birthday to you. And happy birthday to our very own DJ Joe Sir. He's almost as tall as that building in real life. He's also one of the sweetest guys you're ever going to meet. Joe, happy birthday. Please finally take the night off. The guy's got like 9 million jobs, so he is going to enjoy his birthday. And you can enjoy your birthday, too, as a member of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club if you just go to KUAM.com and register. It's that easy. Stay tuned. In the Mix is next with Joe Nugget.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones and Guerrero building in Haggadah. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Hafa Guam, welcome to another episode of In the Mix. I'm Jonah Goncharfas. Thanks so much for tuning in. A great show lined up for you this evening. Coming up, we conclude our Resorts World Manila and Beyond series. A little bit later, it's the finale of Heineken Light Up Your Weekend. We also have all the details to Spirits of the Holiday Sale taking place this Saturday at the Oka Payless in Tamuning. And we close out the show tonight with music from Candy when he performed on Live Local Fridays on Guam's favorite I-94. But first, we get an exclusive tour of Cafe Kitchen located in the Hyatt Regency Guam. Here's more.
On Friday, December 16th, the much-anticipated Cafe Kitchen will open its doors to the public. Hyatt Regency Guam Executive Chef Mirko Agostini gave us a tour of what guests can expect from the restaurant that's all about cooking with heart.
Welcome to Cafe Kitchen. And that's what you want. From here, you can see all the cold kitchen with the chef, okay? Start to prepare your food to welcome you.
The minute you walk in, you feel a sense of home. Cafe Kitchen offers an energizing ambiance and a variety of choices, ensuring even the most diverse group of diners will find something to enjoy in a modern and comfortable setting. Cafe Kitchen is a space where diners can engage and connect with each other, as well as with members of the kitchen and service team, something Chef Mirko wanted when creating the Cafe Kitchen concept.
And you're walking through, you're gonna see that the signature bread, always prepared here, only for this restaurant.
The restaurant's distinctive and flexible dining style invites guests to begin at the fresh counter, which features a healthy variety of locally grown seasonal mixed greens and vegetables, as well as a selection of mixed salads and other cold dishes.
She have the passion to make the best. That's where she say, come to my kitchen. That is in Cafe Kitchen, we say.
From the fresh counter, guests will come across a fridge stacked with tasty treats and pickled goods. Go on, help yourself.
This is all full of home-style pickles, caperberry, eggplant, artichoke, garlic pickle with bell pepper, and marinated shallot in balsamic. And you can see all the cold cut as ready for you.
The area of Cafe Kitchen that will definitely be heating up is the open kitchen, which is comprised of 5 areas to include the noodle station, wok station, grill, griddle, and oven, each offering fresh, high-quality products and ingredients, coupled with masterful flavor profiles created for a truly authentic dining experience. From steaks to pasta, there's something for everyone.
This is your kitchen. This is Cafe Kitchen.
Guests will get to experience and indulge in the signature items each of the talented, internationally trained and experienced chefs have created for the restaurant. And after dinner, you can end your meal in a sweet conclusion with sweets and confections inspired by award-winning pastry chef Suharto's creations.
Please come again. Thank you, and see you here in my kitchen.
For more information or to make reservations, call 647-1234.
Stick around because after this quick timeout, we conclude our Resorts World Manila and Beyond series. You're watching In the Mix.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
You broke my heart in two, but I know, baby, your promise was true.
You don't have to wait any longer. Get the McRib sandwich at McDonald's with fries and a drink for $6.99. But hurry, it won't be around for long.
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, and I just feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile, and it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
Celebrate a Guam holiday season with KFC's Holiday Feast. 12 pieces of KFC's one and only original recipe chicken, plus 3 home-style sides and 4 fluffy biscuits. Each KFC meal has a limited edition Guam-themed holiday ornament with 8 unique designs to collect. Leave the cooking to us and have a finger-licking good holiday. KFC, so merry, so good, so Guam.
Season's greetings from GPA. Feliz Navidad from the Guam Power Authority.
In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones and Guerrero building in Haggadah. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Off a day and welcome back. Well, all good things must come to an end, and in this case, we conclude our 5-part Resorts World Manila and Beyond series. In this one, we take a look at day 2 of my excursion in Malaysia. Here's more.
Rested up from our Penang adventure, the Superstar Gemini docked at Port Klang the following afternoon for day 2 of our Malaysian excursion. Greetings from Port Klang. Port Klang is the main gateway by sea into Malaysia and is one of the busiest ports in the world. Chandran was our tour guide.
Port Klang is exactly in the central region of Peninsular Malaysia. So your ship was sailing from Singapore through the Straits of Malacca to the northern part, that is Penang. And from Penang, sailing downwards along the Straits of Malacca to Port Klang and Port Klang. Klang is the oldest district in Peninsular Malaysia.
Our destination for the day, Kuala Lumpur.
Approximately, our journey will take about 1 hour and 15 minutes. About 66 kilometers we will be traveling from Port Klang. And from the district of Port Klang, we're traveling to Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur is the capital of Malaysia and is undoubtedly the largest city. In 2015, it had an estimated population of 1.7 million people. There's a lot to love about Kuala Lumpur, which is modern and exotic. Many people visit this magnificent city because they are pulled by its lifestyle, fabulous shopping, world-class cuisine, pristine beaches, flourishing economy, sound education, and pulsating nightlife. The city remains a hidden treasure for many travelers and holiday makers. The city is steeped in history and blessed with rich natural beauty. Our first stop, Independence Square. Surrounding the square are many buildings of historical interest. Just beside the square is the Sultan Abdul Samad Building, currently the office of the Ministry of Information, Communication, and Culture of Malaysia. Opposite the square is the famous Royal Selangor Club complex, built in 1884 as a meeting place for high-ranking members of the British Colonial Society. Next, it was on to the KL Tower. The KL Tower is not only a symbol of Kuala Lumpur, but is also the 7th tallest telecommunication tower in the world, and built to enhance the quality of telecommunication services and the clarity of broadcasting. The tower shaft comprises 22 levels with 4 elevators and flights of stairs with a total of 2,058 steps. And the tower head holds a public observation platform and revolving restaurants. No Kuala Lumpur adventure would be complete without visiting the Petronas Twin Towers. This is a must-see for me. The 88-story twin structure is Kuala Lumpur's crown jewel. Majestic by day and dazzling at night. As an internationally recognized landmark, the Petronas Twin Towers symbolizes the courage, ingenuity, initiative, and determination, energy, confidence, optimism, advancement, and zest of a nation. You were lovely, Malaysia. But it's time to go back to Singapore and make our way back to Manila. To book your next getaway at Resorts World Manila or experience Malaysia, head over to www.rwmanila.com or check out www.starcruises.com.
A big thank you to the fine folks over at Resorts World Manila, and a big thank you to my cameraman who was with me on the tour, Joe Timmerlew, who not only took incredible footage, but today is also his birthday. So happy birthday, Joe, and thank you so much. Coming up, we have Heineken, Light Up Your Weekend. You're watching In the Mix.
Two things come to play when talking about mobile data: price and speed. Let's look at what happens when we compare the competition against iTeeny's $80 plan. Docomo's $79 plan comes with 6 gigs. iTeeny's $80 plan comes with 20. GTA's $80 plan comes with 10 gigs. Better, but you get twice as much at iTeeny. iTeeny has the best network and the data to back it up. Get unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes for $80 at iTeeny. Oh, and if you bring your own device, get 40 gigs.
RT Trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Rage and Spices Trio, with Blackfire Steak, Caribbean Chicken, and a half rack of Sriracha Honey Ribs. 3 classic items all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
I've been told that living your dream is about doing what you love. It's less about the destination and more about the journey. No regrets. I'm just trying to make an impact with every performance, connecting with people and creating lasting memories. I love what I do. My name is FJ Chargala, and just like you, I am an original, made by Guam. For the new generation of originals, the original great tasting light beer.
The Shop Guam E-Festival is back and better than ever. GVB has teamed up with over 100 Shop Guam vendors to give you access to hundreds of deals and discounts. Download the free Shop Guam mobile app and get real-time alerts on offers nearest you to dine, shop, play, and save. Just in time for the holiday season. Download the app now and start taking advantage of great deals. The Shop Guam E-Festival is a GVB signature event, making Guam a better place to live, work, and visit.
Steakhouses and parsley have gone together forever. But from the looks of Taco Bell's new steakhouse burrito and steakhouse nachos, drenched in zesty, indulgent queso, parsley's no longer wanted. If you could only hear its pain. But you can't, because parsley can't talk. Just like I can't play piano.
Everything you love about the steakhouse, nothing you don't. The new steakhouse burrito and steakhouse nachos, only at Taco Bell.
In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones & Guerrero building in Hagåtña. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in. What's Heineken Light Up Your Weekend's big finale, Reggae in the Park, featuring Revolution. And taking to the stage to warm up the crowd are 2 talented local bands, John Dank Show and Mixed Plate. Here's more.
Here we go. You got your steel pen on destruction, but Mother Nature will never fool.
You roll the dice, put all your cards on the table. Must I remind you, what can make true and pick a true? Hit you with the mother's crying night. She said it's alright, cause we're out of sight. Out of mind. No, you don't, cause you're sold your soul to the devil. You get paid in riches and gold. Riches and gold.
Coming up, we have all the details to Spirits of the Holiday Sale taking place this Saturday at Agot Payless in Tamuning. You're watching In the Mix.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Moss.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $11.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $11.99 each, only at Pizza Hut.
We're celebrating Hyundai holidays in Cars Plus and Mighty. Get a head start on Santa and save thousands this Christmas with the award-winning 2017 Hyundai lineup, like the Hyundai Accent starting at $13,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $17,995. How about the beautifully redesigned Hyundai Tucson starting at just $22,995? And best of all, every new and perfectly used vehicle comes with a Ganya Shopping Center gift certificate and up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Visit Cars Plus today for big savings and easy financing during our Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. Cars Plus, driven by you.
In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones and Guerrero building in Haggadah. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Off a day and welcome back. Now, if you still have that Christmas list and looking to buy items for coworkers or family or even friends, or maybe you want to stock up for the New Year's, you want to check out Spirits of the Holiday Sale taking place this Saturday at the Agot Payless in Tamuning. Here's more.
On behalf of Payless, we just want to invite everyone down to Oka Payless this Saturday from 11 to 3 p.m. So that's just 4 hours only. We're having our annual Spirits of the Holidays sale.
According to IWS Key Accounts Manager Maho Kaguri, you can expect some of your favorite brands like Jack Daniels, Stoli, Johnny Walker, Sky Vodka, Jim Beam, Patron Tequila, Crujan Rum, and Fireball to be on special.
We'll also be having a $5.99 special. I don't think we've ever done that before, so we're trying to do something different this year. There'll be a lot of products on special, and like I said, I know we all have our list, and I know we're all so busy, and we want to kind of check everybody off in one sweep, so this is the perfect place to do it.
And with less than 2 weeks away till Christmas, I'm sure many of you are still trying to wrap up that gift list.
If you haven't looked for a gift yet, this is the perfect time to kind of cross off everyone on your checklist, friends, family, even coworkers, a white elephant. I know we are all going to a bunch of parties for Christmas and as well for New Year's, so this is a perfect time to come down and stock up on all your favorite liquors.
And to make it even more convenient,
especially for the holidays, we like to bring in exclusive items